We started with differentiating by using the first principle. I've also explained using applying the sum rule. I've also taught you how to apply the product rule. Today, I'll be teaching you how to apply what? The quotient rule. Okay? We use the quotient rule for division. Just for division. Like if y equals what? U divided by v. As you can see, this is the symbol of division. And when this is the formula for quotient rule, our dy dx always v du dx minus u dv dx all divided by v squared. This is the formula for quotient rule. Now let's go for this one. If you are given if y equals to x plus 1 all over x minus 1, how can we divide? How can we differentiate this? Please take note. If you are given any question, nobody will tell you the rule you are supposed to apply. That is why you need to get used to it. Once it's in form of division, we apply what we call the quotient rule. That is how to know. Nobody will tell you by applying this rule. Now, so take note of this. How can we solve this? This numerator will be our u. Our u is x plus 1, while our v is x minus 1. The first one is our u, while this one is our v. So let's go. Our du dx here, if you differentiate x, it will give you 1. Let's come here too. Our dv dx, if you differentiate x here, it will give you what? 1. So let us apply the formula. Remember, our dy dx is v du dx minus u dv dx all divided by v squared. This is a formula that we must apply. So let's apply this formula. Our dy dx becomes what's our v? V is x minus 1. And what's our du dx? The u dx is 1, as you can see. So you can put this one in bracket and let your 1 be here. Minus what's here? X plus 1. And what's our dv dx? Dv dx is also 1. So you bring it here then. What's our v? X minus 1 squared. Okay. So let's open the brackets. Our dy dx equals to, when you use 1 to multiply this, to still give the same to 1 times x is x. We don't say 1x in mathematics, we say x. 1 times 1 is 1. Then this one here, you can also write it here. It's not important, it has to be here. But I prefer to rub it off and bring it here. Okay, minus 1 times x is minus x. That's why this minus times plus is minus. 1 times 1 is 1. I have not changed the question. So all divided by x minus 1 squared. So my dy dx is x minus x will give you 0 definitely, isn't it? This x is out. Minus 1 will give you minus 2 all over x minus 1 squared. So this is my dy dx. Everybody can see that is very simple. But let's solve another one. Let my number 2 be here. If y equals to 3x squared minus 1 all over 4x minus 3. When you want to give it something like this, how do you solve? Take note. We have division. Division is telling you apply quotient rule. So how can we solve this? So the first one will be our u. Our u is 3x squared minus 1, while the v is 4x minus 3. So our du dx, this one, let's differentiate it. 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 minus 1 is 1 to remain. My dv dx here will be 4. When you apply the rule, 1 times 4 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. So let's apply the rule. Our dy dx formula is v du dx, okay, minus u dv dx, all divided by v squared. So let us solve. Our dy dx now equals to what's v? Our v is 4x minus 3. Then what is our du dx? Du dx here is 6x, as you can see. This is 6x, and it can be here, or I always prefer that we should allow it to start. So instead, let us write it here. What you can rub up this one. It's still the same thing. Then what of u? U is x3x squared minus 1. And what is our dv dx? Dv dx is 4. Let it be here, just like what I told you. All divided by v squared. What's v? V is 4x minus minus 3 square. I believe it's clear. Okay. So we are going to continue here. Take note of the formula that we have applied and take note of where we have started. So we want to continue that. So my dy dx, I would like to rewrite it so that you can see it, so that it will be more easier for you when I'm multiplying. From what we have here, we have 6x. I want to rewrite it so that everybody can see. 4x minus 3. And here we have minus 4. And we have 3s squared. 3s squared minus 1. Okay. All divided by 4x minus 3. Then square. Okay, let's open the bracket. 6 times 4 is 24. S times s is s squared. 6 times 3 is 18. Then you add your x. Okay. Here, 4 times 3 is 12. Then we have s squared. Minus times minus plus. Then we have 4. All divided by this. 4x minus 3 squared. This is my dy dx. But if you observe, we have square, so let's collect like terms. So my dy dx here will become 24s squared minus 12s squared minus 18x plus 4, all divided by 4x minus 3 squared. Okay, so finally my dy dx will now become 24s squared minus 12s squared will give you what? 12s squared minus 18x, okay, plus 4 divided by 4x minus 3 raised to the power of 2. This will be my dy dx. As everybody can see, you can see that by applying the quotient rule, that is very simple. It's just for you to follow their procedure. And I would still like to solve one more question before we call it a day, using the quotient rule. Because the quotient rule is very simple. It's not difficult. It's easy and everybody can easily see it. So let's solve number 3. And number 3 is here. If y equals to 2x squared minus 1 over 3x plus 5. When you have something like this, how do you solve? Remember, there's division. Telling you that you must apply quotient rule. Our u is 2x squared minus 1. Y dv is 3x plus 5. So let's start from here. Our du dx. 2 times 2 will give you 4. This is 4x. Y works coming in. Our dv dx is 3. So if you apply the formula, our dy dx equals to v du dx minus u dv dx, all divided by v squared. Let the formula is clear. Everybody can still remember the formula. So our dy dx now. What is our v? Very, very important. What's the v? Our v here is 3x plus 5. Right, 3x plus 5. And what is our du dx? Du dx is 4x. Everybody can see. And 4x will be here. And minus what's u? My u is 2x squared minus 1. Why my dv dx? dv dx is 3. I'll close this bracket and I'll write 3. All divided. What is our v? V is 3x, okay, plus 5, then square. And this is so everybody can see. But we just finished applying the formula there. So we are going to continue. We need to open the bracket. So let me open the bracket here. So my dy dx equals to 4s times 3 will give me 12s squared, okay? 4s times 5 will give you 20x. Then minus 6s squared. Minus 6s squared. Minus times minus plus 3. All divided by 3x plus 5 and squared. Let's go like this. So our dy dx equals to 12s squared minus 6s squared plus 20x plus 3, all divided by 3x plus 5 raised to the power of 2. So my dy dx equals to 12x squared minus 6x squared gives 6x squared plus 20x plus 3. All divided, as you can see, by 3x plus 5 raised to the power of 2. So I so much believe that everybody can see that the final answer is 6x squared plus 20x plus 3, all divided by 3x plus 5 raised to the power of 2. This method is called the quotient rule. You can see now that differentiating by using quotient rule is very simple. It's just for you to apply the formula. I believe it's clear. I don't tell people that mathematics is very simple. It's just for you to follow the rules. Once you follow the rules, you will understand that there's nothing difficult in mathematics. Please subscribe. Tell people about this lovely channel. As you keep on subscribing, you are going to see more of our videos. Please